I bet it's getting janky. Because I started recording, it's getting worse. I'm going to have to change my output settings. That song's awesome. I know I would enjoy a live show of theirs, very much so. Nobody's answering in the chat, so I'm assuming it's really laggy or just went down again. I don't know. Chat. And we're going to check out Master of Puppets by NEMOPHILA, but I think you want the live thing? Is that what you want? I'm guessing that's what you want. And I have seen this. I had to check it out. Here we go, man. This is what we're going to watch. Ready and go. What's up, Scruffy? I don't know. We're going to find out right now. 8-minute fucking video to start with. She's playing out of B, right, instead of E. What's up, Dave? How you doing, man? Right, so we looking good. This is a song I've been listening to for decades now, and I love it. I loved it when I first heard it, and every time I hear the song, I think of I was taking a summer school class for biology because it was easier, and you got to go on field trips and shit. So. Stream's holding together good. So we were at Jellystone Park, which is like a camper park, and some people stay there like year round or whatever, but mainly you go there for like little vacations. And there's a little pond there, and we were checking out. Anyway, the point is, what I was doing was sitting on a bench next to the pond with my headphones and my Walkman, listening to Master of Puppets, just over and over, going through the tape. And I had friends and girls coming up and be like, "Are you going to go swim?" I'm like, "No, I'm listening to my music." Oblivious to whatever flirtations may have been happening. Like, "No, I'm busy listening to Metallica." So, but it's a vivid memory of listening to this and just being in awe of the music and the environments that my brain was put in listening to this music. So, yeah, it's very cool, man. Very cool. Cool hearing it with one was she just shaking her wrist there? It's a tough song to play, man. and Eric Ifune was here. What's up, Warren? Ryan, I love your streams. I'm loving the new music. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I really do. Yeah, so there's some people that were there in the chat that were there to see this. That's fucking crazy, dude. It's nice hearing Tammy on this, dude. Nice, clear, precise drumming. I will be skipping some of the interlude just because it's an 8-minute song and most of us pretty much know it. But I was a little tiny bit disappointed that, she didn't go like harsh vocals for any of this. I figured on this, I thought like I was expecting when she said master or, you know, moments like that would have been cool to fucking throw out some harsh vocals, but I'm not knocking it because she sounds really good. Oh, you guys are right in front of Hazuki? Awesome. She gets the guitar. Did she loop it? Did she live loop that? She's playing it. She did. Hazuki live looped that that little arpeggio part so they didn't have to have anything on a backing track. But Mayu still picks up the guitar to cover the freaking rhythm, the solo. Hell yeah, dude. Metal face, engage. That's cool, dude. Didn't have to do that. Put it down. Yeah. That's awesome, dude. How many other times have you seen a band cover this and not just cover part of it? Cover the whole song, dude. Not very damn many. I like this thing too. What show was this? There we go. What's up, Brian Payne? Fuck yeah, dude. This is awesome. Love their energy, dude. This is the one where they played all the recorded songs. No wonder she's not freaking screaming through the whole thing, dude. That's understandable. Where was this in the set? Give me an idea. I would appreciate it. That's fucking crazy, dude. Wow. I believe it's in B. Barely daylight. Guess it is overcast too. That's amazing, dude. That's awesome, dude. It's so cool some of you were there and saw that. Better drumming. Flack Checker says, I saw Metallica play this in LA. Faith No More was the opener. I saw them play it in Indianapolis when Faith No More was opening. And Faith No More was the best fucking show of the night, dude. It's Faith No More, Guns N' Roses, and Metallica. Guns N' Roses, Metallica was good. But Faith No More freaking was awesome. Nobody else realized how awesome they were, except me, of course. This is the 25th of 49 songs. Awesome, dude. Okay, that's cool, man. Very, very cool. Yeah, very cool. Okay, hopefully we got shorter songs to Eric says Mayu is completely exhausted. She had to be, dude. That is so hard to sing, man. I mean, everybody would have to be wore out. I can't imagine Tamu, dude. That's crazy. Flag Checker, long time ago. Yeah, what was that, 92? Yeah, 92, dude. Crazy thing, we were in, when my family went to Japan, we were just walking around looking at some clothing and stuff, and then this one shop, they had a concert tee from that same fucking tour, which I used to have a shirt long time ago. It's long gone, but they had a shirt, the same one I had, the same style, and like L8 size. So he bought it. So he's got, it's crazy because he'll walk in the house with his long hair and his glasses wearing that shirt. I'm like, holy shit, did I just walk in the house? So we bought that shirt in Japan. Oh, John Krabs says, I was pissed when Faith No More fired Big Jim Martin. Yeah, is a weird thing because I liked, The Real Thing was a fantastic album. Musically, I loved it. And vocally, I loved it. Knowing that Mike Patton joined after all the music was written, wrote the lyrics, sang. Now, Angel Dust, which Jim was on, was definitely a big switch for them. But it was different. It was almost industrial at points, but the vocals were better. and the music is absolutely incredible. Kind of timeless. And after that, Jim Martin, they fired Jim, which it does suck. They were never as good after that. I don't like the guitar, and all the guitarists they had after that I don't like. They're all so stiff and just robotic that it was never the same. There were still some great songs after that. The next album was pretty good. King for a Day, Fool for a Lifetime was pretty good, but then after that, they're kind of hit and miss. So yeah, I like pretty much. It's a crazy thing. Faith No More was such a lightning in a bottle. Like the stuff before Mike was okay as far as I'm concerned, and The Real Thing and Angel Dust are masterpiece albums. And after that, I think it's Mike, which kind of caused them to be a little searching so much for sounds, and which is pretty much caused. So yeah, it's Mike Patton is a brilliant singer, but he seems like kind of a douche, which sucks. Anyway, now we can get into this is a request for Brendan. This is Paledusk with Rumble. Here we go, man. Featuring Masato from Cold Rain. Cool. These songs are so freaking crazy, dude. Cynical B, right?
I know what little love is. I know, there is isn't it? I know they wanna see us fail, but they won't have their chance for no hiding out. It's from no hiding out. Blast ourselves, let's blast ourselves. Raise the voice, that's enough. It takes time to show them.
Maybe I'm just still getting used to it. The songs are so fucking wild, dude, which I do appreciate. I'm here sitting here talking about Faith No More, and they're one of the bands that made everything nuts. And then Mr. Bungle, which is Mike Patton's original band, was kind of notorious for making shit chaotic like this. But I never really listened to that much. And these songs, there's elements to all of them that I really dig, and then sometimes it just makes me go, what the fuck? There's so many layers of vocals, dude, and I'm not a fan of that. I like harmonies and stuff, but like it's like there's stuff in the middle here and like panned wide, and I just can't imagine how it sounds like a person doing it. You know what I mean? It's super talented. I can imagine coming up with something that's crazy. Great freaking video, dude. What's up, Kevin? Hey, dude. That's crazy. Yeah, super talented. I can't imagine writing that, freaking trying to play it like Zelbinian saying, trying to remember how to play that shit live. And like, imagine multiple songs on a concert of theirs, dude. That's insane, dude. Just the skill to be able to just perform those songs it's crazy. It's pretty nuts. Okay, we got some more Ailifdopa stuff. Okay. Right on. Another one from Brendan. Here we go, dude. If I put this in here, does it work? All right, another one from Brendan. This is Ailifdopa with White Sun, which I think I'm a little more keen to Ailifdopa than Paledusk. We'll see. We'll see. I'll try and figure out what the difference is. Feels more like a band. Eric Towers, what's up, dude? Speaking of dichotic, Eric Towers in the house. What's up, dude? We've played together on a few songs, never actually played together, but you know, we've done the cover thing, which is always fun to do. Hope you're doing well, man. Fuck yeah, dude. I dig this.
I choose my ways to roll.
Yeah, this is very more. Mr. Bungalish. Oh yeah. This is cool. Yeah, Eric says, hell yeah, we got a new cover coming out soon with Ryan on bass. I have played bass on covers more than I've played guitar, even though the thing I do is play guitar. I keep getting called up to play bass. Maybe it's because people don't want to learn the bass parts. But yeah, it's going to be freaking fun, dude. It was probably one of the most fun songs I ever had to learn, I think. Mr. Undead Ninja, what? Hey now.
In the snow, only skeleton, lonely heritage, it made your silent night. Please show us wisdom fall apart in the music. White Con.
Yes, dude. Dogs are going crazy. Hell yeah. So yeah. Next up is for Zelbinian, it's Cloudkicker with Avalanche, which we checked out one of their songs sometime last week, and I had to tell Elliot about it because I thought he would dig it. But here we go, man. We're gonna check out Avalanche. Cloudkicker. Ooh. A little more upbeat this time. Last one was instrumental. It looks like this is going to be instrumental too. So is that all the Cloudkicker stuff instrumental? Stage job. He's a commercial pilot. Right on. That's cool. solo over this stuff. I just had a realization. The thing about instrumental music, seeing I put out an album of instrumental music, and now I'm realizing there's probably things I should have been paying attention to during that, because I tend to write music in like a standard kind of format. Well, I don't know standard, but I don't know. I'm an old school guy where it's like there's verses and choruses and stuff, and if you do that with instrumentals, it can get repetitive and kind of boring. So you got to do stuff that keeps the listener interested. In this one, it's pretty repetitive, but there's, as I was thinking that, there's like this breakdown where there's some space, and I'm like, ooh, I got to remember that next time I'm writing an instrumental, which usually instrumentals are just vehicles to whether or not I'm writing it and lyrics come to me decides whether or not there's vocals on it. Most songs I have that have vocals on it, the lyrics came to me first and I write the music around that. But sometimes if I write out an instrumental, I think about what I'm thinking about when I'm listening to it, and or I have something I want to sing about, I can try and apply it to that. For all the interviews I've had with bands and everybody I've had conversations with, it's always, there's a million different ways to come up with a freaking song. Do not limit yourself. But anyway, it was just kind of a cool thing to hear that kind of happen as I was thinking. What's up, Hot Dog, man? Thank you. Look at this sneak peek of my current song. Sounds great, dude. It sounds awesome. The riffs are great. From a reactor standpoint, if there's a video to watch, it's easier. It's cool though, dude. It sounds awesome. Like I dig the riffs. I wasn't expecting it to be that heavy. The last one was a little more mellow. Like it had a slow build to it. This one's really good. I'm gonna have to check them out now. Okay, so if you're on my Patreon, which, by the way, I have a Patreon you can join for as little as $4 a month, and you get 2 requests a month, just for that price. So it's kind of a deal. And as the tiers go up, you get more requests. So anyway, on there, I like to share the music I'm working on and writing, in the process of writing and stuff, because they don't really get views on YouTube. Nobody gives a shit. But people on the Patreon seem to like it. So I won't play the whole thing. I will tell you, this is what inspired the whole thing right here. Oh, it's going to be really loud. Okay. That riff was the main thing that started it all. Then I come up with these arpeggios. know what's wild? Right at the beginning of this riff, it sounds like there's saxophones now, but there's not, I swear. Yeah, I might change that drum. Thanks, John. It's a little different for me. Until the middle of it. Pretty proud of the bass. Try to use all the neck, you know, go through some of these things. Little change here. Harmonies. So when it goes into this change here, if you want to listen to the whole thing, join my Patreon. If you're on the Patreon and you don't feel like going on the Patreon website, you can go to the Discord in the Patreon exclusive chat, and the whole song's on there too. Anyway, there's a heavy part coming up, and I changed the bass used to just follow the guitar, and I changed it. I don't have lyrics yet. It's that bass beat. And I actually channeled a little bit of Billy Guild from Faith No More for this bass part, dude. Sorry. Finale. And a bunch of cool stuff happens right there musically, but I'm not going to spoil it all for you. I'm not done with it. It's far from done. I want to add, there's a spot for maybe a lead, maybe a solo, I don't know, and lyrics, but that's what I got so far, man. So I'd share that with you. I got to make you listen to my music sometime, man. Okay. Okay. That sounds badass. Thank you, Hataba. Scruffy. Everybody likes it. Well, most people. Neither, that's Reaper, yes. Does it let you duplicate a dry DI so you can reamp if you need to? Dude, I'm sure it does. I have this bad habit of learning the absolute minimum about a program that I need to use it to do what I need to do. I know I'm limiting myself. I go through a line 6, so the effects on the guitar when it goes in, the distortion's already there. I'm sure I could have a million different ways, but if I like what it sounds like, then I'm just gonna go with it, you know? I think Japanese music has been influencing you, Ryan. Grand Blank asks 1000%, dude. I was alluding to how I write music. If you listen to, I put out an album called Kohagen. It's all instrumental, and a lot of the songs were just started out as backing tracks, and I tried to make them listenable as an instrumental. They were background music, is what I should say. So I had this one written, and the bass pretty much just followed the guitar, which sounded good, nice and solid, rock solid. But there's nothing really to listen to other than that same riff. So that's why I'm like, I need to do something else. And, you know, of course, Misa and all these amazing bass players. I'm like, what would Misa do? It's like, well, I don't know what the fuck she would do, because she's a freak in the best way on bass. She is a freak. But I can utilize different areas of the neck and different tones of the neck. So instead of following it, I found spots where I could play where it didn't interfere with the guitar riff that was going on, but it was different notes. I use fifths. I use just different things completely. And for sure, there's influence all over it. Like, don't do the same thing over and over. Change it up. Like, I want to change up some things with the guitar parts early on. So yeah, it's gonna be changing a lot, but it 1000%. Like, I used to write a song and I'd go through it once and put all the parts and be like, yeah, it's done. And now it's like, no, it could be so much better. What do you like about other music? And apply that to your music. Makes sense, right? But as far as Reaper goes, Miru, it can do tons of stuff that I don't even know. I'd rather just have like an analog 8-track with everything plugged into it, but you just don't do that anymore. Okay, where are we at now? How many? Oh, the list is expanded. That's all right. Okay, Brendan, we got a 3-peat from Brendan coming up. Thank you for all the requests, dude. They just better be good. Oreska Band Warp Tour Wasurimono. So this is for Brendan. Oreska Band Wasurimono. Looks like it's from 2008 Warped Tour. I have 2 vehicles that are from 2008. Imagine that. So we're going to check out this from Cynical B. It is Some Midnight. So it's found a month or so ago at 56 subscribers. This new video is doing well and it seems to be gaining her some traction. Cool. Well, let's check this out then. She had how many? 56? Up to 294. That's good. That's the video. It's not my freaking computer. I think it is. Sound. It would have been a perfect night. The video. The song's great. The song's nice and chill and great and sounds incredible, but the video's kind of hard to watch. That's a nice song, man. Very nice song. Zelbinian. Next up, what is this? NECROMALINE? NECROMALINE? We've been over this before with this freaking band name. NECROMALINE with This Prayer is what Zelbinian wants to hear. And he says, I was introduced to this group during a Patreon stream. They haven't done much, but what they have done is awesome. They need more subscribers. Right on, dude. Well, let's check it out. Months ago. It's different, right? It's different. I'm really enjoying the music. Her vocals are good, but sometimes it's like I want to hear something else over the vocals. But that's how a lot of new music is to a lot of people, right? Like you expect, like coming into it, the song was heavy, and I couldn't remember what the fuck vocals sound like from when we heard them before. And I was like, oh, okay, this is different. But one thing I try and remember to do is like, if I was in a car listening to shit randomly and this came on, is it like nope and switch it? No, this is something I would listen to and like want to like, yeah, let me listen to this more and see what's up. So yeah, it's interesting. good, dude. Overall, it's like, yeah, I would check out. I'd be curious to check out more, you know? I definitely, I dig the music a lot. Like, the vocals are good, the music's good. Put them together, and I'm kind of like, I'm not sure if I like that. But no, it's not that. I want to hear more. Because there's some interesting things going on. Makes sense? I don't know, okay? I'm undecided. Riff's good. What are we doing? What are we watching? Oh, it's Cynical B, so there's got to be a tangent. This is it Mine? Okujō. Rooftop. A new one from Mine. Oh, you even told me it was Mine. Right on. If I would read the thing, I would know. Well, let's check this out. Mine with Okujō. Let there be shred. Yeah. Had one of those guitars for a while.
春の嵐の中で僕は呼び起こされた。きっと恵みの雨だ。まだ体に降り注ぐ。喜びも悲しみもまだまだ続くみたい。傷をかばいながら痛むもどかしさ。誰か僕を待ってくれてるの。何が僕をこの世に引き止めるの。誰が僕を求めてくれるだろう。自分を縛り付けてる言葉を飲み込んでみせる。全部雨はいつか止むと知ってる。虹がかかることも知ってる。僕らが見つけるのはその先さ。まだ誰も知らない場所。君の気持ちが晴れないのは僕を信じきってないから。僕はせーので飛べる。いつでも飛べるさ。君と一緒に。春の嵐の中で靴ひも結び直した。もう一度僕の孤独をこの体に閉じ込めた。あれほど終わらせたいと思った夜を越え傷のうずきも怖いほど生きてる。誰が僕を愛してくれるだろう。何が僕を突き動かすのだろう。僕は何を求め走り出すの。君を不安にさせる言葉は飲み込んでみせる。全部月はかけることも知ってる。夜が明けることも知ってる。僕らはたどり着けるその先のまだ誰も知らない場所。僕の気持ちが晴れないのは本当の気持ちが見えないから。僕はせーので飛べる。いつでも飛べるさ。君を待ってる。意味なんてないかもしれない。踏ん張ったって無駄だって。誰にも未来なんてわからない。意味なんて最初からなくて。何を選んだってよくて迷うなら僕のこと信じてみてよ。君はいつか来ると知ってる。たとえ空想になったって僕らはまた出会える。この先でまだ誰も知らない場所。君の気持ちが晴れないのは君を信じきってないから。僕はせーので飛べる。いつでも飛べるさ。さあおいで。雨はいつか止むと知ってる。虹がかかることも知ってる。僕らが見つけるのはその先さ。まだ誰も知らない場所。君の気持ちが晴れないのは僕を信じきってないから。僕はせーので飛べる。いつでも飛べるさ。君と一緒に。
There's some cool stuff going on in the background too. I couldn't really hear what I don't know if it was just bass or synth, whatever was going on. I like that too. I mean, that guitar sounded good. I had one of those and I ended up getting rid of it. I don't know. Because if I loved it, I'd be saying so. Not bad. I mean, it's kind of, there wasn't like a lot of melody as far as the vocals go or anything. So it's kind of, you know, that made me like kind of listen to, trying to hear what was going on in the background. There is, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's melody in the vocals, but there's a lot of fast, kind of rapid delivery. And the video was distracting me. I'm just being honest. It looks weird. She's super clear. The background's not with a shot on one scene. What was the last one we watched from her? Because it was, no, I liked it. Oh, I've watched this one too. What's this? Or has been watched. Probably by me. So it's just different. Very different feel. I remember really digging that. So yeah, she's super talented. If you want to, it's just a different kind of song. Artist being an artist, man. So yeah, go check it out if you want to check it out. Warren Lim says, Ryan, I really enjoyed your Japan videos. Did you get a sense that their rock scene is more mainstream or underground? It is underground, dude. It is underground. Even Band-Maid is really, they're definitely gaining popularity, but they're still bigger abroad. I don't know now. I mean, they put a lot of work in last year, getting a lot of fans, getting a lot of Japan to notice them, but there's still Japanese viewers of my channel who got turned on to Band-Maid because of my videos, which is fucking crazy. A lot of Japanese bands are found by Japanese people by watching my videos. So yeah, these bands, look, dude, I went there and the first band I saw was Asterism. And to me, Asterism was like, they're just like legends at the time. Like they were still young and still fairly new, but from the videos I watched, they were superstars. And I went and saw them in a little club and there was like 40, 50 people there. And I was like, what? Like, but it was kind of it's just a whole different scene there. So it's still underground. The bands that I talk a lot about or we share here. It's different that you can have, you know, a small core group of fans and kind of support yourself, or at least be able to do what you want. But it's the same as anywhere. Popular music isn't popular because it's complicated or nuanced. It's popular because it generally is liked by a lot of people. So that's what gets pushed. That's what makes money. That's what industry pushes out. It's the same everywhere in every country. They don't pick out obscure bands and try and make them famous. They want bands everybody can latch on to easily and digest without thinking too much about it. So that's what gets pushed out. The bands we like are, you know, require a little more attention, a little more brain power, a little more love from you to the music, you know. It's not McMusic, dude. I hope I answered your question. I don't fucking know. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. That is shocking to hear. Scruffy says the 3 anime songs Band-Maid put out last year really helped him gain more fans in Japan. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I mean, they were, when they toured here, they were more popular here. Like outside of Japan, and namely in the States. And, well, North America, I should say. So yeah, and what band, and I don't fault them for trying to stay home and get more popular there, because wouldn't you want to be popular in your home country? I mean, you know. So yeah, they put in work, they did anime songs, and they did a lot of interviews and a lot of shows, radio stuff, and it's a smart thing to do, because if you want to be able to maintain writing your own creative music, which Band-Maid created their own freaking genre of music, it's harder to get more people to hear it. Because if it's outside their comfort zone, as we've seen from many, many people, if it's outside your comfort zone, you don't want to fuck with it. It takes a lot to break that wall down. Even without the language barrier, you know, it's crazy. And the density in population, there's so much more there in Japan in such a small area that you could be aware of 5 bands, and there could be 5 more bands that are just as good in the next prefecture or whatever over, and you'd never hear of them. It's crazy, man. But it's also kind of awesome, because if you want to go find stuff, you can find it. See, I got a little bit of Mine's song stuck in my head, which is good. I'm glad about that. Maybe it just took me a little longer to get it. I don't want to say that song was bad, but it was just, I don't know, it was just different. But now I have the melody that I said was non-existent, like an idiot. It's in my head right now. It's cool. Yeah, K and J-pop dominate the airwaves, dude. For sure. I don't know if there's so much radio. I don't know. Over there, dude, it's live music is fucking where it's at. And it's accessible. And with the lottery system, everybody has a chance to go. Here, you're fucked. If you want to see a concert, good luck if you only want to spend $80, you know. You know, prices are so stupid here. If you want to actually be able to see the person, you're going to be spending $200-$300, depending on who it is. You might be spending $3,000. In Japan, big band plays. You pay for a ticket. You may or may not get it, but everybody has a chance. It doesn't matter how, you know, if you can afford, like, you can afford it or not. And Scruffy says, not to mention the sheer amount of live houses in Tokyo alone, that shows nearly every night. Yeah, dude, holy shit. When you're standing on a corner and somebody's like, well, there's this studio, there's this one, and you know that one where they played? Yeah, that's under that building, and this one's on the 5th floor. That's nuts, dude. It's so cool. Okay, so what are we checking out now? We're going to Request for Cookie Monster. This is Raise to Suilen, 5 as 1, a new ballad, so no live video yet. Okay. All right. Screaming Females, dude. I love that band. I was listening to them to and from work yesterday. Here we go. 5 as 1 from Raise to Suilen. Let's take Raise to Suilen as an example. Initially, when I heard this band, I'm like, it's cool, but there was just elements to it that I couldn't wrap my head around yet. But now I kind of know what to expect. So I expect her, I can't think of her name. I expect her voice to come in and be just different, but I know what to expect. So that kind of prepares me for the band, I know what I'm getting into.
僕らは行くレディーススペを恐れることなく You can do it, you can do it oh, レディーススペ疑うことなく
Sounds like it belongs in a Disney movie. Character starting to realize
何を信じ何を選び取りいかに進み続けられるか踏み出した壁の向こう側へフレアフレア燃え上がれフレアフレア空の果てそれぞれの目に映るのは同じ夢答え超えたからかにチェンジのを示す道筋挑むしない夢に思えるか飛んだら
It's funny, I've seen so many live videos of them that I can just picture them performing this whole freaking song.
他人の価値は笑い声全て蹴散らして燃えんもは思うまま燃えんもは望むまま足を動かせないほどは音楽目に物を見せチェンジのもうそこ一のステージ歌え世界へ信じている僕たちをただそれだけのことさ不可能なんてないで短い手を繰り返し時にはぶつかり合い日々すべて糧にレディーススペ恐れることなく You can do it, you can do it oh, レディーススペ疑うことなく We can do it, we can do it 信じている僕たちをたとえ小さな輝きでも歩みを止めない理由が絶えず胸を焦がし続けるから信じている僕たちをただそれだけのことさ必ずやり遂げると振り向けなくても美の今日も月が綺麗だフレアフレア止まらずに行こう
That's nice. Would you say there's a new ballad? I guess it is, but it's so much more interesting than what a ballad. What comes to mind when I hear the word ballad? Very nice, very nice. We'll look forward to a live version of that. DEATHNYANN, illumina. Let's see. Somebody, Warren says, I was about to ask about the lottery system. So you need a bit of luck to get a chance to buy a ticket in Japan. you can, so you apply to buy a ticket. And so the seats are limited. So you apply to buy a ticket, and then you get a notification that you've been selected. And then it's not just that you get a ticket, but it's numbered. So if the venue's 250 capacity, you might get number 1 if you get picked, or you might get 249. And if it's a standing room only, no seats, you just get let in order. You line up with your ticket, and here's your number, then you go in. So you can, if you don't care if you're at the front of the stage, you can go in number 1 and go hang out at the bar. But, that's not usually how it works. So, yeah, unfortunately, that means you may not get to see the band you want to see, depending on, how many fans there are. I know Okujō-san has missed out on some big shows he wanted to see because he didn't get a ticket. I know a lot of times people didn't get one, but they're able to get in because they knew somebody. So, yeah, it is unfortunate, but it's also kind of awesome that it's not based on what you can afford, on whether or not you can see them. Like there's bands here that I want to see that I won't fucking see because I am not going to pay $150 for a fucking ticket when it's the worst seat in the house, dude. And you never know what the fucking price is going to be. Amanda texted me yesterday and said, "Hey, there's like a ballet Cinderella story ballet thing going on. And her and her niece and sister wanted to see it. Could I get tickets?" It was through PayPal. It's like, they're $89 a piece. I'm like, okay. Well, I went to look at it, and all I could find was $130 a piece. I'm like, it's a fucking lot. Yeah, and Scruffy says, you don't find out what number you are until you go to Japan to pick it up at like a 7-Eleven or a Lawson or whatever. Yeah, no Ticketmaster, bro. No. It's not under the control of one fucking entity. Way better. Way better. The cool thing is, if you miss one show, you're going to get a chance. There's multiple times to try and see bands. You know what I mean? Not like here where they play in. No, granted, now don't get me wrong. You could miss a band, but the bands we watch over there will play, several shows in a row or across a lot smaller area than here, where if they come here, they play 3 shows and it's in like fucking New York, Texas, and California. So if you missed out on one, you need to fly across the damn country. Okay. So what are we checking out now? Did I already copy that? I think so. Tangent number 2. Yeah. Okay, so this is for Brendan. Put in requests a while ago. Thanks for being cool with splitting them up. I did see your comment saying you figured that happened, so appreciate it. This is DEATHNYANN with Illumina. For Brendan. Doesn't say anything else about it. I don't know. I'm subscribed to him. The name was familiar, so yeah, I've seen things, but I don't know what. Let's see this. Oh. Minami from Wagamama Rakia is the vocalist. Wagamama Rakia has disbanded, yes? And wrote and produced by Paledusk Die too. Okay, right on. Oh. Die playing the guitar? cut off. It's weird how some crazy stuff is like, I don't get it, and some of it's just like, yeah, dude, I dig it. I remember seeing Me Not Me. Cool song, man. Cool video. Yeah, dude, that's pretty freaking sweet. Is that die right there? Ugh. Where are all the rebels? Are you a rebel? All right, just watch it. Right on, man. I like that. That was enjoyable. Look at this. Steve-O tells Maynard what's wrong with Tool albums. That's kind of awesome. I want to save that. Oh, we got quite a few to get through. Holy shit. Okay. Somebody keeps going on tangents and killing time. Elephant Gym. We have a request coming up for Cynical B. This is Elephant Gym with Witches. There's another one from Elephant Gym. The song is Witches from the same performance as last week's request. Awesome. Let's hear it, man. Let's be cool. Dude, writing stuff like this, holy shit. I don't know. It's so like disjointed. It's all obviously one, it's a thing, but it's so like, I love it. I love it so much. It's so fucking weird. Just trying to like what came first, you know what I mean? Oh, I got this cool tapping bass line, diggity biggity biggity boo, and then she starts singing over it, and then the flautist is like, well, this melody sounds cool. Yeah, do that. How about these arpeggios? Sure. And then the drummer's like, I'll just fucking I don't know, dude. It's so cool to just, it's cool to hear it, but for me, no, whenever I have a chance to talk to anybody from a band, I'm like, how do you write songs? What's your process? I know what the answer is always going to be. Sometimes we do this, sometimes we do that, but I like to hear them kind of vocalize it, because sometimes they haven't really had to do that to some, I don't know. I love the process, man. I love the process.
Love and health to every someone will fall to all
It is funny because I know how to write songs. I've written songs with a band. So I kind of know how it's done, but you don't know how they did it. And that's what interests me. Think if this kind of stuff was pushed by the people that can just push music, dude. Just how much smarter everybody would be. Oh, that was incredible, dude. Airi-chan.
これは100点。
Airi-chan. Oh, that was awesome, dude. Wonderful. Wow. Diggity-boo. Yeah, thanks, Cynical B. That was freaking awesome. Do. She has dimples. Do you like dimples, man? Do them, Belle. Nothing. Laying there, napping like a dog. Shiina Ringo. What do we got? Just a oh, just audio? Shiina Ringo with Identity from her second album, Shosu Strip. This is a request from David. All right, man. Well, let's check it out. Here we go. What does that sound? Bang, bang. Like somebody's banging on a lid. Bass doing some work. I'm enjoying this, dude. It's a cool song. Again. Picturing her singing it.
She can predict what will be required of him next.
I mean, mainly just sitting here picturing it live in concert. She could be, you know, pretty active or just standing in one spot, just singing it very stoic, but going through all those vocals. It's such a cool. She's so awesome, dude. What a wide collection of music she performs. It's pretty amazing. Very cool though. Always fun. What's the descriptor for the making requests there, Zelbinian? Is it just I request? Is that a thing I can do? Probably not. Do I need an exclamation point? I don't know how to do things. Anyway, type style, it's $10 per request. It's a super chat. And if you request 3, you get another one free. And I have a whole queue full ready to go for people that have requested. So please stick around and watch and put in a request if you want. That'd be cool. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you find something you like. Here is what are you doing down there? Just go back over there. There you go. This is for Brendan. Paledusk with hugs. Oh, is it going to be a nice little sweet tune? It's well, it's an exclamation point. I'm digging this. It's pretty cool. I like the hug for Paledusk. Just not knowing what the fuck is gonna happen, dude. I love it. So fucking random, dude. What's up, Frank? Welcome. Oh, do I have Chinese subtitles on? Oh, I don't know why that's. Put on auto translate, I thought. No. Oh, I gotta put the. Didn't get it through. So what kind of feeling are you going for with this video? Yes. Holy crap, dude. Drum, Bob. All right. That's awesome, dude. I like that. There's been a couple of songs from them. I'm like, yeah, that's freaking great. And there's some I'm like, I don't know how to react to this, but it's really interesting. I like that one though. Heck yeah. I need a quick break here, so I'm gonna make you watch one of my songs. I could make you watch a cover I did. Ryan Mear on YouTube. Well, no. Wait, what's the thing? Shouldn't be that difficult, right? Opening 8-minute blues jam. You want to watch the just watch my cover, Band-Maid cover. And I will be right back. If it plays.
You don't know
There you go, man. That happened because of Rich Hogan, definitely a friend of the channel, sent all those to me at different times so I could record a Band-Maid cover. I had the Konami guitar probably the longest, and I didn't get to use it. I got the guitar, and my dad had some trouble in the hospital, so I had it for a long time, but didn't get to play it very much. But it took months to get it done because I had one, then I'd had the bass, then I had the Flappy Pigeon. Got it done, though. Got it done. Thanks, guys. They're certainly fun to play. Ryan's fingers look huge compared to Konami's. Yeah, dude. Considering, yeah. I mean, it's funny just seeing my hand on the neck of that guitar is like, Jesus. Like, I'm surprised I can do any of the things she can do. So much more room for her. It's a good point. Okay, where are we at here? Dreamy Nightmare. Okay. Thanks, guys. That was fun to do. Fun to learn. The bass was more difficult. It was the most difficult thing to learn, as is usually the case. Flappy thanks, Charles. The Flappy Pigeon guitars, they're versatile too. They're two humbucker guitars, but they don't sound like a Les Paul at all. They're somewhere between. They have a very a lot crisper sound than like a Les Paul does. It's like brighter than a humbucker guitar. Like if somebody said you can have something with P90s or something with two humbuckers or a Zemitis dual humbucker, I would take the Zemitis. Because they're not as annoying as P90s and they're not as dark as regular humbuckers. They sound awesome, dude. Great guitars. Pricey, but they're great. And the Starry Pigeon style, same kind of sound, dude. Played one of those in Osaka. Brings up a memory of Hiko-san. I miss you, Hiko-san. A lot of people miss you, Hiko-san. A great guy. Lived his life to the fullest and took me to see the Zemitis store in Osaka. And it was a really cool day. Special day. Okay. What am I doing? Dreamy by Band is Dreamy and the song is Nightmare. And Cynical B says, found them a couple days ago. Look at this. 118 subscribers. We'll see what we got here, man. Dreamy. See what I got here. Oh no, is this good?
くだらねえ自己嫌悪のないのさ進まねえ人生がそのまき散らす反逆と忠誠が感情に目覚
pretty cool, man. Liking this, dude. Cool, cool video. Cool video they put together. 100 and what? 16? 18. 118 subscribers. 19. No. So you can get them some more. Pretty good, dude. And they got, there's probably 118 people at that show.
Run.
Man, I don't know if I'll ever grow to like these, but so weird. I'm not getting any more. Well, that was an old fucking CR. Brought back memories, dude. This brought back memories, man. Channel clock, auto set, connect antenna cable. If you use a cable box, tune it to your local PBS channel. So many people don't know what that means. Warren says, Ryan, were you able to repair the damage on the Band-Maid acoustic guitar? That was also a beauty. I'll get to that in a second. This is a cool band. And I guess what I was getting at, it's kind of weird how long have they been together? It's 13 days ago. 333 views. Huh. Let's see what we're talking about here. Is it going to translate? Yeah. Stupid self-loathing, stabbing in the brain, life that doesn't progress spreads hatred. Rebellion and loyalty, rooted in emotions and died in a whirlpool. Oh, in the worst world, the worst emotions are sharpened. Between regret and loneliness, I'm getting stabbed defenseless. Every day is the worst, boring regrets strangle me. Rooted in emotions and died in a whirlpool. In the worst world. Wow. Someday, with an emotionless cry, stranded in the middle of the world, illuminated in the backlight, repeating flashbacks of that day. I like it. I like it, man. Good stuff. Cool band. I think the YouTube thing is just different in Japan as opposed to here. Because they definitely play for more people than what their subscriber count is. I'm sure there's other, maybe they have more of a presence on the TikTok or the Instagram or whatever. But yeah, Warren asked me about the Band-Maid acoustic guitar. I did not get it repaired. It wasn't a structural deformation or anything to it. It sounds fine. It's kind of the part of the history of the guitar now, I guess. It's been through a rough patch and now it's got a good home, I guess. So the thing about that is, man, Taka, who sent me the guitar, thank you, Taka. He had it for a long time in his home, and it was perfect. It was looked like a brand new box. It got here, and the box was beat to hell, man. So it sucks that, you know, you can't trust shippers to like take care of the products they're shipping you. But yeah, I've seen how airport workers throw shit, how baggage handlers work. Everything's different. In Japan, if you have a guitar on a plane, I can't say this at every airport, but I've seen clips of like when Japanese baggage handlers have a guitar come through, they put it in another box and pack it. At least one airport or airline does that. Here, I think they try and see how much damage the fucking box can take. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's cool stuff, man. I like that. Why does my neck hurt? Base of the skull, one of them things. That was Cynical B's fourth and free one. Thank you very much. Here we go, dude. I'm excited about this. It was weird on my recap of music. It said I only had like 100 and some Japanese bands I listened to, but like 500 and some American bands. I'm like, what? It doesn't sound right. It really doesn't sound right. But out of all the Japanese bands I find and listen to, this is one of the American bands that I just ended up loving, man. They're really, really good. And she has some really incredible solos too. So this is Screaming Females, Baby Jesus. I don't know that I've heard this. I may have. Here we go. Live at audio. There's some really cool stuff on audio. Cheese, it sends me on a hunt for another GNL. trying to see what it says on her guitar. Got it. Cool band. You think who disbanded? Fucking screaming females disbanded? It's not a thing anymore? 18 years together? Guess it's understandable. I'm just hearing about it. Damn. Well, anyway, let's listen to this. Let's go. I like. Damn. Fuck yeah, dude. This is cool. Bro. Hell yeah, dude. This is awesome, dude. Sorry, I got sidetracked by looking at Maria Paternoster's artwork, and it's really cool. And I'm just curious if she's still doing music or what's going on, but this fucking video though is awesome. I dig this, man. Tempo changes, you get time signatures and shit, but like literal tempo changes, that shit's weird. 118 subscribers again. We had one. Oh yeah, no, they need more, dude. This is rad. Good find here. Oh, thanks, John. Whoa. That's freaking awesome, dude. Man. That's fucking cool. It's funny because I was just watching that Screaming Females video and I'm like, really just digging in. I'm like, I've reacted to Japanese bands like this, right? It seems like a dumb question. It's like, right? It seems like I have. And then this comes on and it's got the same kind of feeling, dude. Just really cool riffs. In or out? Lay down. Freaking dog. But yeah, it's just as good, man. Different, but it's so freaking cool. There's so many talented people out there, dude. Any idiot who says there's no talent left in music or music's in the decline or whatever, they are willfully ignorant. They're not trying to find any shit. They just aren't happy with what they've been listening to for the last 30 to 40 fucking years. So, yeah. This is 5 months ago. Cool. First album. Yeah, first album was out last year. May last year. So, yeah, this should still be going. Gotham City. Cool. Blues Driver. Awesome, man. Yeah, I don't think they prioritize YouTube a whole lot. But hopefully they can do more. And then, yeah, I did find, you told me in the chat, and also I found Marissa Paternoster has her own group called Noun, which is something I will have to check out some other time. Not now while I'm trying to do stuff, you know, for this, but that's a cool find. LADALES. I don't know. Hataba has a request now. Oh my God. Just Maiden. Huh? Oh, this looks like it's going to be freaking wild, dude. How many more we got? We keep getting added to it. This is awesome. Thanks, guys. All right. So up next, we got a request for Hataba. It is Maiden with Flowering, new anti-idol group I've been into lately. The producer is Leda, who did a few baby metal songs before. Right on. Cool. Anti-idol groups are usually pretty fun and scary. Freaking me out, dude.
今ここで歌うことの意味を痛みを叫ぶ意味を秘め続けた取り組いたその先で私は救われるのだろうか何も知らぬが夢の形噛みしめた夢は砂の味こんなもののために血を待つのは嫌だ花開き地平
I'm so busy looking at their freaking the makeup and how crazy, how like it changes their faces so much, and their voices. I haven't even listened to the music, which is pretty awesome, by the way. 'It's a lot to take in, dude. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in. Yeah, I'll give it a subscribe anyway. Wow. Maiden. Well, there's so many lyrics, vocals, and everything else going on. It's a lot to take. Man. Music was metal as hell. Their vocals were great. I mean, they sounded really, really good. It's just take maybe a few more listens. Yeah. The visuals were kind of overpowering as far as what the music was. Hey, this guy's live. How about that? There's about that. 26 watching. Woohoo! Zelbinian dug it. There we go, man. You dig it, you dig it. Oh, well, this looks pleasant. Another one from Hataba. This is Sugoi Band. Sugoi Band name ni Shitakatta? Or is it Name? Fairly underrated band called Sugoi Band name ni Shitakatta. Shitakatta, or Sugoi Band for short. Fun band with dual vocalists. Mother Fuxxer. Well, that sounds kind of worse. Yeah, I think we'll get the gist from the video, I imagine.
松屋フーズは看板メニューの牛飯などを明日午後3時から値上げすると発表し
The drummer for this band is, oh, boy, the original Hanabiye drummer. Oh, right on.
ました。牛飯の並盛りは430円から460円へ30円値上げします。牛焼肉定食は50円値上げします。原材料価格の高騰や人件費などコストの上昇が値上げの理由だと説明しています。
Right on. Oh, Poji-san says, I wanted to come up with an awesome band name. Is that what their band name means? Let me, hold on. Ah. Yeah, it was different. But that their band name is I wanted to come up with an awesome band name. That is pretty awesome, dude. Sugoi. Sponsored by LensCrafters. Scruffy says, I got to see them in Osaka at a show. I saw Dim Rays and Lumerize at. Oh, wow. That'd be awesome. Right on. I think Jen will be singing along to this one. Oh, wow.
飯中全座ネギ値上げ味落ちすぐ店内にある券売機でも人件費浮かさず
Is there a guy food in the crowd with you song? Fuck yeah, dude. I dig that. Band-Maid ni Shitakatta. Okay. Band-Maid ni Shitakatta. Cool. I like subscribe to that. I'll share it. See, he must have something to do. That was, and I learned that the original drummer for Hanabi. Okay, so we are going to do things a little bit different. I'm going to finish this up without an audience because it keeps going down. There are a lot of storms across Indiana right now. Not necessarily here, but we know how internet works. Well, we don't know how it works. We just know it works. And sometimes it gets disrupted. Either that or I've done something wrong that is causing it to be a fucking mess. So that was Scenarioart, and that was for Cynical B. Thank you very much. Zelbinian is up next with Yorushika, and I guess we'll get through them quicker because I don't have any chat to distract me. Is this another time-stamped one? Okay. So this is from Zelbinian, Yorushika, Burglar. Most of their music is light and poppy. This one has a little muscle. Right on. No, what are you doing? Oh my god, dude. Probably go smoother. Oh yeah.
時間骨の髄まで全部妬ましい心全部満たしたいそねむのりは舌打ちばかり古代広告勝り弱しに定位の音楽ばかり君の全部妬ましい浅ましいこの心根がうずくばかりつまらないものだけが見たいのさ夜の全部が僕は欲しいただやるせないから歌にしたいこの鍵を言い訳にさ焼けダイヤの光笑みで住宅街を見下し
It's got a really cool groove, that acoustic groove that goes throughout the whole thing when the bass comes in with the freaking slap and pop. Hell yeah, dude.
素晴らしきその暮らしさあ幸せはおいくらばかりこの妬みは疎ましいばかり「
Such a catchy riff, man. Very, very cool. I like that a lot, man. Really cool stuff going on with that. And the vocals over that snappy, kind of tight riff, and they got those vocals kind of just, you know, dancing over the top of it. I really dig it. It's nice. Very nice. We can just move on because there's no chat to fucking interrupt me every time I miss my chat. Miss my chat. It's okay. Maridas. Spider Thread. This is a request from Jan Ash. I didn't even know Jan was in there. Well, hello, Jan. Well, let's go, man. Let's check it out. Spider Thread. Doesn't say anything about it. Let's just watch it.
それは銀色の美しいスパイダースレッド。
I haven't seen anything from this band for a while. I haven't watched anything. Metal type sound. There we go, dude. Got chills, like post solo chills. That's freaking rad, dude. I'm going to watch it again because that was awesome. I mean, you know, no backing track on rhythm guitar, so it's a lot of space to fill up. So the bass a little more, the keys were a little more prominent. Could have been more prominent, I guess, but it sounded fine just without any rhythm guitar over there. Solo's insane, dude. The sweeping at the beginning. That's quite the song. Holy shit. That solo was insane, dude. That's freaking insane. Okay. I'll be thinking about that solo for a long time. Okay, here we go, man. More Screaming Females, which I just learned tonight has disbanded in 2022 or 3. But I do need to check out Marissa Protonister. She has her own a current group called Noun, which I need to check out. I'm curious because she's awesome, dude. Very unique vocals. Will be instantly recognizable when you hear her. Having heard her before, you would recognize her. And great guitar technique. Very original sound. Here we go, man.
We are Screaming Females, and this song is called Empty Head.
Empty Head.
Give me the gun and I think I'm a mess and I need you to stay.
bumming act together. I wonder what her other stuff sounds like. More of that PV bass though. Oh yeah.
And if I report a suicide, you're a big bag
No, it's-
and I owe
maybe it's not a
you.
PV.
I'll take your silence as all side. You're a big shopper who needs you. Why must I be the angry one? I won't cry fine line between our love. I can't speak, but you ask what have I done? Oh, see aside from this ring system, cover me in dust. Where magic allies with all fools' wisdom, just below the cross. I fashion you to lay yourself. A mystic death was said to bring the songs of cherubim into your empty head. Set aside from this ring system.
Short, tasteful, interesting solo, dude. I love it, man. Love the tone. This band is so fun.
Cover me in dust. Where magic allies with a fool's wisdom, just below the cross. I fashion you to lay yourself. A mystic death was said to bring the songs of cherubim into your empty hand.
Damn, dude. Oh, their songs are so good. I want them to still make music. Okay. All right. Got a couple more left. Few more. Ooh. This one is for Cynical B. And it is Heaven Stamp with Love, Wendy. He says, lyrics are a letter to Peter Pan. I heard the song before seeing this video, and I don't hear it the same way anymore. Oh, right on. Well, this would be interesting. Let's go, man. Well, man. what the heck was that all about? The song was great, dude. Like the minimalist kind of approach to the band. There wasn't really like, hi-hat and snare. There's like claps and pretty much just a stomping on the kick drum, bass and guitar and the little bells like on her ankle. The sound is cool. The melodies are awesome. Like they always are with Heaven Stamp, but that video is, I don't know what happened, but makes me sad. All right. If you like that sound, check out more of their stuff because it's all that good. And some of it goes a little harder. Some of it has like even, more like soaring vocals in the choruses. And there's always, it's really cool. All right, man. 7th from Cynical B. We got 2 more. Let me see here. Still recording, right? Good. I didn't fuck that up. So this is Killer Machine. Reflect All Of. Says found her when her latest music video came out 2 days ago, which is her first video in over 2 years. Says like a guitar feature, maybe. Check it out, man. Killer Machine. It's a pretty cool mix of some shreddy stuff going on, some heavy stuff going on. Not really heavy. I guess what she's playing melodically when she does little solos is kind of implies heaviness. But then you got like electronic beats going on. It's just, and her vocals are pretty sweet. It's a cool mix of music. It's a cool song, man. Pretty neat. This the latest one? Well, this one was from 2 years ago. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Cynical B always bringing some interesting music. Dreamy. Oh yeah, we did listen to Dreamy earlier, and it was Nightmare. I like that one. Let me get a reminder of what the fuck that was. Really? It was earlier tonight, man. Okay, so Dreamy featuring Ruka from Launcher number 8. Right on. That's cool. Here we go, man. Last one for Cynical B. May as well get the other music video out of the way. Dreamy with Rise. Fun live. Riffs, dude. Oh yeah. I love the sound of the band, dude. Got no problem here, hearing what the guitars are doing. Good mix of sound. Very cool, man. Hell yeah, dude. That's great, man. Well, that's it for this segmented. It was supposed to be a live stream. First one got taken out for some reason. Try it again. Went a second time and it went pretty long, and then it stopped and tried a third time and it got shut down again. So I don't know what it was. I think it's just connection. There's a lot of storms around here tonight. So I decided to just record the rest of it and finish it so we could get them all up and people don't have to wait because I already paid for the requests. I tried to keep it as real as I could as usual. I got through it pretty quick because there's no distractions with the chat. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this music. Hope you found something new, and please go support the bands you liked. Thank you very much.